Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ruth Eckert Hall and this afternoon's performance with Louie Anderson and special guest Jeff Gerbino. We'd like to thank our season sponsor, Progress Energy. A big thank you also to our volunteer ushers who devote so much time and energy to making your visit here more pleasant. We couldn't do what we do without them. Please remember, no flash photography, audio, or video recording is permitted. We'd like to let you know about some upcoming performances. Chicago in concert this Wednesday, April 10th. ABBA, the concert, this Friday, April 12th. Weird Al Yankovic this Saturday, April 13th. And The Biggest Losers, Jillian Michaels' Maximize Your Life Tour on April 18th. Rescheduled date, Willie Nelson on May 1. The Happy Together Tour returns Friday, June 14th with the Turtles, Flo and Eddie, Chuck Negron of Three Dog Night, Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, Mark Lindsay of Paul Revere and the Raiders, and Gary Lewis and the Playboys. The Broadway classic West Side Story, the show that forever changed musical theater, June 21 through 23, with matinees on June 22 and 23. And we are excited to announce our 2013-14 Broadway season. Packages are on sale now and include performances of Andrew Lloyd Webber's all-new The Wizard of Oz, Todio Award winner $1 Million Quartet, I Love Lucy live on stage, Straight No Chaser, Megan Hilty, star of Smash, and Glinda in Wicked, Mamma Mia, Elf, The Addams Family, Rock of Ages, and Rain, a tribute to the Beatles. For more information about these and hundreds of shows at Ruth Eckert Hall, visit our satellite ticket office located in the West Lobby or visit rutheckerthall.com. Enjoy the show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. So excited to be down here at Ruth Eckert Hall. And, life is really funny. About 34 years ago, I started stand-up comedy. And I worked with a guy named Jeff Gerbino, and we worked all over the country together, still do. And I haven't seen him in a while. And guess what? He lives down here now. He moved. So he and I worked together our very first night in comedy, and Jeff is a very great stand-up. He's done TV and movies, and you've seen him everywhere, but it's so great for me to reconnect after 34 years, and he said, hey, are you coming down here? And I said, yeah. I said, hey, will you open the show? And he said, I'd be glad to. So I'm really excited to present to you, and I'll be out in a few minutes, but I got to find my leotard. And I know, I'm all wet back here. I just finished a swim, and but anyways, I'm so excited and happy to announce my good friend and a very funny guy. Please give a nice warm welcome to Mr. Jeff Gerbino.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Louie. My God, it's we go back a long ways, Louie and I. 34 years. It's we go back BC. All right, that's right. It's before cable, before comedy clubs, before cell phones, and before children. That's a lot of BC, all right? It was so great to be here at Ruth Eckert Hall. My God, such an ornate facility. It's like I should be up here doing a part from Les Miserables, not stand-up comedy. Will you join in our campaign, singing the songs of angry men? Did you think I was going to go on much longer with that? That would have been scary, wouldn't it? I guess they made the play, and then they made the movie, and then what's next? The video game. Eventually it'll be a ride at Disney World. Talk about a depressing ride. We're going on the Les Miserables. That's French for the miserable. Man, oh man. Well, I'm so glad to be here this afternoon and so glad you came out. Like I said, I've been a long way in comedy. I've traveled all over the world. I've been, 45 states, 9 or 10 foreign countries, and it doesn't matter where I go. I find Channel 9 sucks everywhere. I don't know why that is, it just is. It's kind of a universal thing. But it's fun to be down here. It's been a change for me. I lived in Minnesota for a long time, 25 years, and to come to Tampa and to come to Florida, it's so great to be here, right here in God's waiting room. It's okay. There's a lot of people ahead of me in line right now. I'm okay. If the line gets a little shorter, I may have to move on. Well, it's a bit of a change. I had to come down here and get used to different things about Florida for sure. I learned one thing, that when they're talking about implants, they're probably talking about dental. So it's an adjustment like anything, but you move along. Yeah, I reached that point in my life where my wife and I realized that life was spinning along. The earth was moving quicker. Our kids had grown up. We were empty nesters. Trying to explain that to her, that our kids are out of the house now. This house is now empty. This is just us. This house, I said, is now clothing optional. She wanted to do fix-it projects around the house. There's a reason that Louie and I have no calluses on our hands, okay? It's because we're not capable of doing any of that manual labor. But they got whole networks trying to get people to do manual labor. It's not a good idea. DIY, have you seen the DIY network? Oh my God, I don't know about you. Anybody here got a project that's sort of in stasis right now? It's not, yeah, you got one there? Yeah, it's not incomplete. It's not that it's not done, it's just as done as it's ever gonna be. And that's what you have to adapt to, okay? Yeah, they tell you these people fix everything on these fix-it shit. The original reality show was none of the ones you're talking about. It wasn't the Kardashians, it wasn't Swamp People. God, don't you love that show? That's a reality show. They're out there killing alligators. Shoot him, Boudreaux. I got him this time. I pull him up this way. He come back down. I see him one more. Hey, Boudreaux. Hey, bon temps roulé. I'm like, they got to put subtitles, and they're speaking English. What the heck is going on there? But despite that, the original reality show, my God, is Bob Vila, This Old House. Remember? That's right. In the 70s, the late 70s, he would come in the house. Hi, I'm Bob Vila, the smug, self-satisfied, slightly aloof, jackass host of This Old House. We're here today with Nandy and Tandy Johnson, a couple of yuppies from Cape Cod. It's always some big Cape Cod mansion, and if you're from a place where I grew up, and you're from the north, New York or Minnesota, you look at that big house, your only thought is, boy, I wonder what it costs to heat that SOB. And you're looking at that house, it's so elusive and exclusive, you don't even know what needs to be fixed. You're waiting for Robin Leach to pop out of a closet and go, here's some more crap you'll never have. And everything works on those shows, every little project, everything works out just fine. That's not true. Everything, when they put it in place, it's like they slip something in, it's like zip, 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 son of a bitch, it fit. No, it didn't fit. It took me half a day to get a door in one time. Nothing but a rectangle. My 8-year-old was making fun of me. Hey, Dad, you got that door in there? Hey, stop laughing at me. I can't believe the things, because everything works out on those shows. They don't work out. I remember one time I actually watched them on a show, one of these fix-it shows. They put in a 6x12 curved bay window. Folks, entire families have broken up over 6x12 curved bay windows. They slipped it in place. It fit the first time. I threw my boot right at my 70-inch high-definition plasma color TV. And I said, no way! You gotta curse, you gotta swear, you gotta punch your stupid brother-in-law in the mouth. You gotta take it back to the jackass at Home Depot who sold it to you. And that guy just looks at you like, I don't know, it's my second day, I don't have a clue. You gotta go back and read the instructions, which are written in Haitian and Apache. And then when push comes to shove, you got to call that 800 number, 1-800-JACKASS, Only one person ever answers that phone. Have you noticed that? Hello, may I be of assistance to you? Hello? Where are you from, Pakistan? Yeah? It's been a change, I tell you that much. Been some changes, been some things going on. But I tell you, have a few laughs. We live in a volatile world, so we don't know. We're in an interesting and a tense time we live in, so do what I do, folks. Pay your Visa with your MasterCard. It gives new meaning to the word revolving credit, doesn't it? I mean, really. And I want to something else that needs to be changed. Since we just survived this last end of the world prediction, I've survived 4 of them now. The next person who does that, we stone them to death, okay? Next person who says the world is ending, we make sure their world ends, all right? Oh, man. But we're getting crazier. We're doing nuttier things like lotteries. I can't believe how many people play the lottery, be honest. Oh, this is Florida, and you're all lying. What, 3 people? Just me and you 3 pumping in that 80 million every week. How do we do it? How do we come up with that cash? Nobody wants to admit they played a Powerball, the Mega Millions. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. It's like eating at White Castle. Everyone denies that, you know? I don't know why, because 8 hours later, everybody knows you ate there. You've been to White Castle. Why didn't you warn us? I don't mind admitting I had a nowhere chance of playing to the millions. Just don't show me the winners. I can't tolerate that. They show you those big mega winners, the guys with 300 million, you know. They always ask them the same questions, and they always get the same ridiculous answers. You know, well, it's not going to change me. Oh, kiss me hard right there. Tell you one thing, if I won $300 million, yes, indeed, you see some changes in old Jeff Gerbino. Hey, Jeff, you just won $300 million. Is it going to change you? And I'd say, who the hell are you? I just bought your house. You got 2 weeks to get out of here. You know the other one? What's the other one they love to say? I'm not going to quit work. I'm going to keep my job. Oh, stop it right there. I hope you love your job. I hope your job loves you. But I don't care what kind of love affair you got going with your job. You won that Powerball last night. You wouldn't make it to the coffee break Monday morning. You'd be a coiled spring waiting to pop, baby. I know I would, baby. I'd go to work that next day. I'd be there. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, on time for the first time in my life. Couple of magnums of champagne in each arm. Butt naked. Kick open that door to my supervisor's office. Well, how are the little people doing this morning? Walk up to everybody ever ticked you off. Here's $100. Buy a personality. Oh, look, it's my boss. Look, I'm drinking on the job. What are you going to do, fire me? We are getting a little crazier, no doubt about that. Getting crazy over silly issues sometimes, too. We get too much information. I don't think we get enough news about important issues. But boy, when it's the weather, we got a lot of time to talk about the weather. If you notice that, there's other things in the news. Come on, don't give me 3.5 minutes of weather. No matter what part of the country you live in, it's a basic scenario, you know. And they got to tell you about stuff you don't need to hear about. Barometric pressure, dew point. Every night we hear that one, dew point. Dew point, yeah, dew point. Anybody ever canceled a picnic on the basis of the dew point? Honey, what's a dew point? 30.6. Jesus, lock the doors, we're doomed. They show you a satellite photo. How the heck, who can you tell if you need to wear a coat tomorrow from that satellite photo? Who's going to challenge the authenticity of the satellite photo? Hey, that's a bunch of crap. That's last week's photo. See, how do we know that isn't last week's photo? Or last year's photo, and they're just yanking us every night on the TV weather. As you can tell by tonight's satellite photo, which should look pretty familiar to you at this point. How do we know Alan Shepard didn't take that photo? Alan Shepard used to be with the Beatles in the 60s. Work with me on some of these. Come on, I just want the truth. I want it fast. You know, I just need to know. You know, I need one thing. Coat, no coat. Most of us go house to car, car to work, work to house. Coat, no coat. Oh, are you kidding? The regular weather at 5, 6, 7 o'clock, that's not enough. They want to invade primetime television viewing. You're watching some network show like, you know, American Idol, you know, The Voice. They'll interrupt that right in the middle of that. You're sitting there watching TV. You're trying to enjoy yourself. And what happens? You get a storm alert. Toot, toot, toot. Tornado alert, tornado alert, 800 miles away. Toot, toot. You don't know anybody who lives there. You don't give a damn about anybody who lives there. Turn that crap off. I want to watch Dancing with the Stars. I just want to know, the people 800 miles away, are they getting that alert? Or was it all over for them at this point? We didn't know what happened. We were watching American Idol. Next thing you know, we were tying ourselves to the toilet. There's no real damage from these storms, you know. A couple of plants get knocked over in a nursery, you know. How do these storms get started? Hey, how do these alerts get started is what I'm getting to. You know, I mean, somebody always spots a funnel cloud, don't they? I've never seen a funnel cloud in my life. Apparently, you have to have funnel vision to see them. It's always the same person who spots a funnel cloud. It's always some mobile homeowner from Weeki Wachee. He's been breathing the formaldehyde from his insulation. He's hallucinating at this point. It's a funnel cloud! I saw a funnel cloud! No, you didn't. That's Cypress Gardens, you jackass. Man, oh man, I just want the truth, get to it. Coat, no coat. House to car, car to work, work to house. Coat, no coat. What's so hard about that? In fact, at night, I don't even think we need TV meteorologists. No, I don't. I don't think we need TV weathermen. You know what we just have? We should have a mannequin. That's right, a weather mannequin with a coat or no coat on it. Yeah. You can watch your local news anchor whip around and go, hey, let's take a look at the weather mannequin. No coat, son of a bee, all right. All right, but here, right here, we're just doing okay. Some of you sitting up front, you don't understand it was a comedy thing we're doing, all right? Some of you lady, you look a little different. You're like, where are the Chippendale Wiener men? Look at her over here. Look all innocent now. Don't be fooled. Those ones who look so innocent, those are the ones that sit right in the front row with a $20 bill in their teeth going, come on, baby, bring it to mama one time. All right, it's Tampa St. Pete, so it ain't no $20 bill. It's a coupon. I know you people a little better than you think. You ever see those male dancer shows? You know what I'm talking about? You know, Teddy Testosterone, Captain Workout. These guys are so muscular, so tight, if they burp, their heads would fly off. Nobody loves them as much as they do, them muscle guys. They can't walk past a mirror without going, oh my God, is that really me? I wish I could just make love to myself. Of course, we know, right? We know what they're really thinking is, right? Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Got all that equipment, but nobody to operate it. Big muscle guys, you know, they wear those little string bikinis, make them look like they're smuggling grapes. I see, you brought fruit. How interesting. Somebody's always telling me, you're just jealous, Jeff. You're jealous of those muscle guys. You want to be like them. I thought that was true until I saw them competing in muscle man competitions. They get 8 of them on stage, and they all have to pose down together, you know. No desire to do that. Come on, they all look like, you know, constipated turtles. I'm telling you, these muscle guys are like turtles. I saw one in a parking lot one day. He flipped over. He was stuck. Hey, 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 hey. So I spun him one time, you know. Hey, hey, wow, wow. You got the muscle women, too. Huh? Hey, guys, you like those muscle women? You're a young guy here. Don't you like a woman who just rip off your right arm, don't you? See those muscle women? I'm like, they're so developed. They don't have breasts anymore. They have pecs. The heck you gonna do with a peck? You could pick a peck. That's about it. These women are so developed, these muscle women. I wonder what would happen if those muscle women got pregnant. You know, imagine that? A pregnant muscle woman delivering a baby. Could you imagine that scene in the delivery room? All right, we need you to push. Come on, help us out. Push, push. I said push, not launch. Jeez, Bill, you want to get a tape measure over here? 70.6, a new world record. All right, let's see the East German women break that mark. Of course, East German women will never break that mark because East German women are actually men. I, for one, am darn just glad that they unified Germany. I am, because to me, I thought East Germany was really getting the uglier people in that arrangement. I'm amazed when that Berlin Wall fell, the whole West just didn't go, wait one friggin' minute. Is that what's on the other side? Well, apparently there was a very good reason for that wall. Oh, man. That's my favorite thing in the Winter Olympics is the racing. I mean, they got two events, winter and summer. Which you like better, winter or summer? Winter? Oh, yeah, winter. I don't get winter. You do that stuff? Anybody here luge? Ever see anybody lose? He's losing right down Highway 5. Son of a gun. No, there's events I don't think anybody does. Anybody do a biathlon? You know what that is? Cross-country skiing and rifle shooting. It don't get no better than that. Because hardly a day goes by, folks, I don't get out my cross-country skis and my 30-06 and just start killing stuff. The Norwegians invented this in World War II to kill Nazis, for God's sakes. Here we go, to the Alps. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Shoot the Nazis, son of a bitch. We'll make an Olympic sport out of this stuff someday. I have the Nordic track home version myself. That's the event they should have in the Winter Olympics. Nordic track. Because when it comes to running in place and not getting anywhere, America kicks butt every time. No, I like the Summer Olympics because they got the track and field, the speed events, the 100 meters, the 200 meters, the 300 meters, the 400 meters, all those speed events. You know why America does so good? Because no matter how hard the Russians and the Chinese try, they don't have any black people. And if you think I'm being politically incorrect, you let me know the next time a white guy wins the 100 meters. You watch the preliminary races. They got 3 guys from America they're going to win, and they got them 6 slow lanes they got to fill. Russia, Poland, Ireland, Italy, Japan. The guy's the fastest guy in Poland. Richard Simmons could kick his butt, for God's sakes. Gun goes off, pretty obvious what's going to happen. Guys from America hit hyperspace. They're going so fast, parachutes have to pop out of their butts to slow them down. There's that poor guy from Russia going, come back, you black guys. They'll send me to Siberia. Got the runner from Poland, you know, he's still in the starting blocks. No, he's not dumb. He's waiting to see if the Russian is going to take back his lane. That's a good political joke, and if you don't get it, check your history books, all right? The runner from Ireland, he's my favorite runner in the 100 meters. He's like, well, screw it, I can't keep up with that. Get me a drink, I'll catch you in the 200. The Italian runner, he's my favorite good sport in 100 meters. He's like, hey, right here is your 100 meters. I got you 100 meters. Oh, you think you're so good, huh? You think you're so fast, huh? Now nobody wins. The guy from China can't lose. He just bought the track and made a profit off the whole thing. One runner in lane 10 from the Middle East is not even supposed to be there, just going, holy wah! Stop him before he takes the other runners hostage. Hey, folks, this has been a delight opening here for my good friend Louie. You enjoy the rest of a fantastic show. Thank you so much.
What a great job.
There you go.
Come right back out. Jeff Gerbino.
No, he doesn't want that one.
My good friend. Love you, buddy.
Go get him, Louie.
All right, see you later. Jeff Gerbino. Oh, my God. He used to hi, everybody. He used to, when I moved to California, I had $600 and a Malibu Classic, and they let me live at their house, him and his wife. And then they were divorced after that. And no, I'm just kidding. But he let me live there, and he was very good to me. So thank you very much, Jeff. And listen, I just couldn't bring my suit. I just brought the jacket. Everything's wet still, you know, it never really dries out. But it's so nice to be down here. You know, last time I played here, I played at the Capitol Theater. Yeah. And this guy opened for me. He did a song. He was 4 years old. We're going to bring him back. Grayson Geisness. Come on out, Grayson. He's going to do a song for you. There's your microphone. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
He's going to play a song for you. So let's, you ready to go? Yeah. All right, go ahead. You know, I did the same thing. I started to applaud during rehearsals. We're at the same place. Now, were you going to do one more that you learned on the internet?
Yeah.
You just learned it by watching it?
Yeah.
All right, give it a try. What's the name of it?
Constantino by Perlman.
They can't hear that.
Constantino by Perlman.
All right. Wow. Wow! 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 Love you. Say goodbye to him.
Bye.
Grayson Geistness. His mom and dad are so excited. Oh my God, that's such a. They were so. His mom was so nervous. She was telling me everything. Now listen, just tell him he learned it. Don't. And she was going through this whole list. It was very cute. But they're good friends of mine, and I'm the surrogate uncle, I guess. Anyways, but give him a hand. It was really great. And Jeff Gerbino, and thank you for doing that. It's very nice of you. And that's our show for today. Oh, God, it's so nice to be here. I was last here with Joan Rivers in 1901. We did a, do you remember it? Honestly, it was about, how long, 20? 19, 15? What? No, I wasn't here a couple years ago. With who? I wasn't here a couple years ago. I was at the Capitol, and then they bumped me up. I sold 4 tickets over here. I get 8 over here. So it's so nice to be down in Florida because, I just turned 60, and I can eat cheaper. And I'm always looking forward to that. I always fly right into Tampa, but you can't really fly right into Tampa. You got to fly first into Atlanta, the Atlanta Airport and Fitness Center. Jesus. I didn't think I'd make it to the next flight. I started looking, where is that? Guam? I might just go there. It's the next one over. I always have to look at my connect time. 42 minutes. I'm just getting out of the bathroom. Baggages. I try not to check anything, but my clothes are bigger. And seriously, like a carry-on to me is really a carry-on. A couple of people have to carry it on. And that baggage, I'm telling you, every time the bags come down, I always think to myself, I bought the same bag as the rest of America. Luckily, I don't own any ribbon. So, I always like when the big bag comes down and a little guy tries to get it off there. Don't help him. This is a good show. Or the bag that comes down and there's a big X and masking tape on it. I'll take the bag to block, please. I hate that whole airport. I'm going to get that pre-check. I'm going to sign up for that, huh? You seen that? Where you can just walk through, shoes on. Huh? Remember those days? You'd get onto the plane, throw your cigarette on the runway. Let's go! Now you walk in a maze. Even if it's empty, you got to walk the whole damn maze. For God's sakes, what am I, part of an experiment? I hope there's candy at the end of this. Last time I flew, they thought I was a terrorist. They thought I was a Taliban tubby. And, you know, the nice one. They make you feel bad. Sir, over here in the humiliation area. Let's get those shoes off. Well, you're going to have to help me put them back on. Wouldn't that be a nice idea, a shoe helper? You know, there's 8 people standing there. Can't one of them? Yeah, go ahead. Too tight. Better. I hate when they dig through your bag, too, like they're, you know. I always think, that doesn't go there. It worked out for me, though, because I went, oh, my God, I've been looking all over for that. My chapstick, my lips are on fire, for God's sake. After a 4-hour flight, you're chapsticking everything. Oh, my God. I didn't realize it was this dry down here. What are you doing? My cheeks are chapped. Oh, Lord. You're going to need a bigger stick. Can I get the butt chapstick, please? Don't you hate that when you're walking down the street and your friend goes, can I borrow your chapstick? Can I wear your underwear? They say we might not have to take our shoes off pretty soon. That would be nice. Because that's the thing I really dread. First of all, the floor's always filthy, and, you know, I just always hate it. Just because that guy, what was that, 20 years ago, he had bombs in his shoes? He must have had a careful walk to the gate, huh? So far, so good. I hope I don't blow up before I'm supposed to blow up. That's got to be a nightmare for a terrorist, huh? Gets all strapped with dynamite, he gets in the car, bam! Damn it! I can't stop the car, my legs are gone. His mom looks out the window, he didn't even make it out of the driveway. His dad, he never could finish anything. Now we'll have to haul his butt around. We got a half a martyr on our hands. Don't you think those terrorist parents are judgmental? How's your son? He's an early exploder. I think these jokes at the airport, I don't say them. I don't want to get detained again. A long time ago, I got detained in Cleveland for answering a question. Any strangers ask you to carry their bags? No, I've been asking people. My shoulder's killing me. How about the last guy? He tried to blow us up with a underwear bomb. What was he thinking? He had those Fruit of the Boom underwear on. I tell you. If those would have went off, grapes flying everywhere. So anyway, I shouldn't complain. I go first class, you know. You can't complain when you're, of course I don't have a coach-sized butt. So. It's only a matter of time before they start measuring the butts at the airport. Don't you think? I suppose it'll be like that thing you stick the bag in to see if it'll fit in the overhead. Sir, can you put your butt in here? What? We're not sure you're a coach seat. Well, what will happen? Did you ever play the game Operation? I wasn't ready. Here's my impression of people sitting next to a fat person in coach. Or two fat guys. We've got a really big show for you. I did that joke with my brother at the airport. I said, We don't think you're a coach seat. My brother goes, he's a stagecoach seat. Brothers. So I did tiny talk. You know what that is when you're mad at... He's a stagecoach seat. Only other family members and cats can understand it. Moms invented it in grocery stores. Get 'em. So weird working during the day. But, you know, I like to get home in time for news, too. And it is fun seeing a show during the day, isn't it? Going out at night. I used to go out at night. Now people call me, you want to go out? It's 9:30, for God's sakes. Yeah, we're thinking of heading over to the club. Is it a sleepover? Trying to be healthier. That's a story of my life. It's hard to be healthy. I was raised by butter makers, and you know, my mom was a food pusher, and butter. She ate every piece of butter in the Midwest. First words out of her mouth at a restaurant, can we get some extra butter, please? Well, let us seat your party first, ma'am. Okay, but don't use the word lettuce again. They'd set the butter down. She'd go, Louie, throw a couple pats in your pocket. All right, let's keep the circus moving. Yeah, she was a real butter person. She could make a saltine cracker look like a Van Gogh painting. What is that, Egypt? It's beautiful. So I'm trying to be... Food, you know, that's my favorite thing. It's true. I love it. I was just in Chicago. Anybody from Chicago here? Yeah? That's a great place, isn't it? They got that deep dish pizza, man. Oh, Lord. That is delicious. You can't really eat it after you're 50, though. You can't digest it. I'm pretty sure I still have a piece of it in my colon somewhere. It's like a tennis shoe in a dryer. Clunk, clunk. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Sometimes I'll be walking and go, oh, Chicago. You all right? Deep dish. Yesterday I was in a restaurant and a woman goes, you want jalapenos on that? You want trouble in here? Do you? I love food. Even when I open my drapes in the morning, it's right there. Right across the street. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Cold Stone, Krispy Kreme. It was like Mount Rushmore for me. And they're building an urgent care center right next to it. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Cold Stone, Krispy Kreme. Those are also my passwords. Oh, man, McDonald's, huh? Is there anything better than McDonald's, really? I love them. Those aren't arches, those are butt cheeks. You turn those around. Oh, I know him. That's really true. How much were they when you were a kid? Do you remember how much a McDonald's was? 15 cents, 20 cents, 12 cents when I was a kid, 8 cents for fries. They're 8 cents each now. And worth every penny of it. Remember when they used to make the fries in the pterodactyl fat? Oh, man, huh? You couldn't even eat them there so hot. You'd hover them in your mouth. God, give me some ketchup. You could bring someone out of a coma with those things. Is he still out? Yeah. Try these. Bill, can you hear us? Put him closer to his nose. Bill! Bill, can you hear us, Bill? I'm loving it. He's back. Thinking of selling my fat to McDonald's. Wouldn't that be good if he could just pull up, put a whole... How are the fries? They taste funny. They're- I like when a crowd gets that. Thank you. Yeah. McDonald's. I love it. Krispy Kreme. Jesus. Huh? You don't even know you've eaten the first one. A dingo took my donut. Damn you, dingo. You don't really taste Krispy Kreme until the third donut. Then you're in a sugar haze. Is Prince around? I was off ice cream, and then I got roped in to go into Cold Stone. That's a lot of choices over there, huh? You walk in there, welcome to Cold Stone. You want a cup or a cone? Crush a cone up and put it in the cup. What size you want? Grand Canyon. Before the dam. Do you want Butterfinger in there? Yeah, and don't forget his sister, Baby Ruth. You want us to crush a brownie on top? Do it. That'll be $85. I'll take it. Could I get a shoulder strap? How'd you hurt your arm? Cookie dough. So I wanna eat better. I can't have any food in the house, really. Otherwise, I'll eat it. It's true. I'm just honest about it. Oh, I can keep some rice cakes. No one wants those. I got 4 original rice cakes from the 70s. They're coasters now. No one wants rice cakes. You could offer them to, how about a rice cake? Oh, Jesus, no. I don't want that crap. I look at the healthy side of the menu. What is it? Salmon. Sorry. Whenever I even say salmon, I never want salmon. You know, I always, when they say, we got some salmon, you got anything less fishy? You got any pork that swims? Salmon on a plank. Oh, jeez. What, I get a blindfold with that? Here's the time I want to eat salmon. I'm watching a nature show. A grizzly's just plucked one from a stream. I think to myself, I should give salmon another try. He's on his 10th one. I always order the same thing when I'm eating healthy. Could I get the grilled chicken, some steamed broccoli, please? You want something on that broccoli? Steam. You want some cheddar on there? Yeah. Could you steam it, though? Could I get a Caesar salad? You want chicken or shrimp, sir? Brownie. Thank you. Louie, what is that you're eating? Caesar salad. Is that a brownie on there, Louie? Yeah. Well, how is it? Well, the brownie's good. I don't think I'd order the salad again. I'm on a food plan now where they deliver the food every week. I'm up to next Wednesday. I wish that were a joke. You can't give me the whole thing up front. You can't give me a week's worth of food at once. Think about it. That's like giving a drug addict your drugs to hold. Hold on to this cocaine for me. I'll do it. What happened to the cocaine? I don't know. I leave food in the house. I can't. I'm laying there in bed 3 in the morning going, I bet Captain Crunch is lonely in the cupboard. Cereal, that's one thing I love. What's your favorite cereal, sir? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's a good one, huh? How about you? Cheerios. Oh, health nut, huh? Huh? You guys? No cereal? Jesus. What, do you sleep till noon? I heard Raisin Bran. What was that? What did you say, your favorite? What was it? Is that you? Who said Raisin Bran? You did over here? Raisin Bran? You did it? Oh, Jesus. Well, that's kicking in, I'll tell you. No, I'm kidding, but Raisin Bran is really, that's the food for 60-year-olds. Yeah, Special K with chocolate. Jesus. Wow. Aren't you the Cheerios guy? Oh, she likes it. Special K with chocolate. A box a night. Jesus. That's fantastic. I've been there 3 in the morning. You're in the kitchen in your underwear. Fridge open, eating cereal. Where the hell did I go wrong? My dad would never buy the good cereal. What kind of cereal did you get us, Dad? Puffed rice. You monster. I'd get the C&H sugar bag, right? Start pouring it in. Lost a good job in the city. Sing along if you know it. Working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep. Worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning. Proud sugar keep on. You remember that? And you'd pour the cereal out. After you're done, you'd pour the milk out, and there'd be a big cone of sugar at the bottom. And I'd dry that out and put it by my bed so I'd had a sugar lick. So I'm the only one? You know, just, good night, Daddy. Good night, Mama. You never had a sugar lick? It was just me? It's a good visual, though, isn't it? That's the kind of kid I was. I couldn't sleep as a kid. I was crazy insomniac. You know, and I was always in the kitchen. Because I lived in Minnesota, so we have some Minnesotans here tonight? Yeah? How you guys, you got out, huh? It's so cold there. They always lie. How is it? It's warm, it's 30. We're going to have a barbecue today. But I love the people there, so I'm glad to have it. But in the Minnesota, you know, I'd sneak into the kitchen. We had a creaky floor. You ever, that old linoleum? Creak. My dad, what are you doing? Yeah, get some water. Oh, get some water in the bathroom. It's different water. Well, don't start up cooking something. Jesus. Can't a human being get some water? Do you remember that with your dad? You try that. What is this, Hitler, Germany? So, I'm in the kitchen, starving. I'm starting looking through the cupboards. What's in here? Caro syrup. What the hell is that? Any recipes on it? Popcorn balls. Oh my God! No, we've got popcorn. So at 3 in the morning, I start making popcorn balls. I got every flat surface covered with wax paper. My dad, 5:30, always was up. No matter how, we thought he was dead the night before sometimes. You know, he drank, and so we go, I think he's dead. My mom would go, he's not dead. He should be, but he's not. And we'd carry him into his room. Honestly, you'd think, well, he won't. He won't. It's 2:30, 3 in the morning. He's like, he'd be up, and I'd look at him, I go, oh my God, he's some sort of mutant. Be all creamed up, and he looked like, how did he do it? He was dead last night. We should get him tested, for God's sakes. He's from another world. So he comes into the kitchen. Damn it! Louie! What are you doing? And I'm all sugared out from eating half the popcorn stuff. I'm making popcorn balls. What the hell are you thinking? I'm going to sell them at school. And my dad doesn't miss a beat. Cut me in on it. So now I took 150 popcorn balls. I'm a really good cook. I don't know, I just kept making it. Now I have 115 popcorn balls in my locker. They're right up to the first shelf. I didn't sell one. All during school, I'd be in there like I was reading. What are you doing? I'm reading. Just reading something. Working on my book here. I didn't sell one of them. To this day, when I see a popcorn ball, I throw up a little in my mouth. I haven't even been regular since then. I don't know. I think we've got an MRI here. It looks like a popcorn ball in the southern quadrant. Anyways, that was one of those. That's how crazy I was about food. I love it. But I'm trying not to be that way. I want to be a healthier person, emotionally. I'm good. In the morning, oatmeal, banana, then 9:30. How do they do this? They told me the oatmeal was going to stick with me. I'm starting to feel faint. I have to do it because I had a heart episode. You know what that is, right? That means you had good insurance. I woke up in the middle of the night, and I go, oh, what is that? I didn't eat at Taco Bell, did I? And I drove myself to the hospital so I could have that last cigarette. And that's how smokers think, Well, if I'm going like that. Good thing KFC wasn't open. Where'd you find him? He was up against the curb. He's holding a bucket. He kicked the bucket holding the bucket. For God's sakes. Was there a note? There was something written on the window in gravy. It was either sorry or coleslaw. I'm sorry or I'm out of coleslaw. I get into the hospital. Boy, I never knew this. If you're fat and you say chest pains, you're in. Fat guy, chest pains, come on down. What about the guy with no head? We got a bucket of ice coming out for him. The nurse takes me in a room and she goes, here, put this on. What? Just put it right on there. And could I get 2 of them? She leaves me alone in the room. I don't know about you, but I look for stuff to steal. I don't care. There's something about it. What is that? Gauze. Jesus. You can never have enough gauze, for God's sakes. And these are the good gauze. I wouldn't steal them if I could buy gauze like this. I'm just saying. And the doctor comes in, and he goes, foreign doctor, which I'm always happy about because I know they studied. So he goes, you didn't have a heart attack? Oh, that's good. Well, slide me that chicken there, will you? He said, but Mr. Anderson, we think you have some blockage. Oh, you know about that too? That's a deep dish. That's either the deep dish or the popcorn ball. Or the popcorn ball up against the deep dish. I said, well, he goes, well, we'd like to keep you and do an angioplasty on you. Oh, no, my breasts are big enough. I appreciate it, but... When I heard angioplasty, I honestly thought to myself, didn't I have that at Olive Garden once? Could I get the endless angioplasty, please? With the garlic buttons? I said to him, what's an angioplasty? He goes, well, we take a wire. What? You always wake up when you hear that. What do you take? We take a wire. We go in through your groin. Who's we? It's not that Congressman Weiner, is he? He's not involved in this, is he? I go, is it dangerous? He goes, sometimes you bleed a little. Oh, Jesus. But you're all doped up, you know, they dope you up. You ready to go? I'm ready to go. I'm an airplane. Let's go. And you get down to the angioplasty room, and the same guy who makes the robes makes the tables. You know? One cheek over the line, sweet Jesus. One cheek over the line. You know, because in the hospital, when you're sitting on that table, you're just trying to keep your butt covered in that thing. And the doors are always open, and people are always going by. Look at that guy. Louie? But what an amazing time. I lay down on that table, and I look up, and my heart is on a monitor. And I knew it was my heart, too, because that thing was wrapped in bacon. And the doctor comes in, and he goes, you see your heart? I see it. It's a Hormel. And he says, you see your arteries? Yeah, I see them. Do you know which ones are blocked? You don't know? Listen, if you're not sure. So he shows me the blocked arteries. What an amazing time. They just put a wire in there, and they unclogged those things. Isn't that crazy? And he heads towards my groin. And he's feeding the wire in. That or a puppet show is going on. You shut up. Hey, you shut up. And your wire's got to go up the A1 all the way to Clearwater, then over the 60. You get excited when the wire shows up. You're in! And then he tried to put it in my artery and open it up, but it didn't right. He did it about 30 times. Finally, I just said to him, Doc, what's up? He goes, Mr. Anderson, I'm going to get a collie. I don't care if you get a shepherd. I heard labs are good dogs. I don't. And the head of angioplasty comes in, and right away you think, what the hell? This is a guy I should have had. And you never want your surgeon guy to come in and go, oh, damn it. What is it? You're still bleeding. Doc, I've got gauze in my pocket if you need them. Anyways, Dr. Trento Cedars fixed me right up. Just had a stress test. My heart's 100%. God bless him for that. You know what a stress test is, right? Where you have your whole family over. And then... yeah, my whole family's fat. Well, everybody who looks like my mom is fat, and everybody who looks like my dad is drunk. So, yeah, so I'm even working out now. I go to Anytime Fitness sometimes, and I admire people who work out all the time. Anybody work out all the time here? You do? That's how many times a week do you go? 5 times. Oh, my God. God bless you. What else do you do? Is there anything? You just sit around and rest, don't you, after that? Everybody knows that person, though, that gets home from work. I'm going to run down and do some cardio. Oh, get down there. You know, I get home from work. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to eat something first, so I don't want to get woke up by hunger pains again. And every time I go to the gym, the same person's running. I just want to go up to him and go, you can quit running. They won't find you here. If you're hungry, there's food in my car. And then I walk around the gym and I point out stuff I've been injured on. I was almost killed on this. I got a lawsuit pending with this thing. Here's that damn elliptical. Luckily, I don't go on that unless the sun and the moon. I go on the exercycle. All fat people pretty much do. That bike, now it's so sophisticated, huh? You look down at that sign. You're driving through the French Alps. Well, let's stop and get cocoa. I cover all that up. I take the towel and I cover it all up. I always lie to myself because I always think I've been on that machine for 20 minutes, don't you, when you're on there? That's got to be 20, huh? I'm talking to strangers. What? 20, don't you think? What? I'm killing myself here. Don't you think I've been on 20? They just look at me. I'll just take a peek. 9 minutes. What is that, mountain time? Oh, how many calories? 3 calories. I better spit this piece of candy out then. The first week I worked out, I gained 4 pounds. It was upsetting to me. I yelled at the trainer, I gained 4 pounds. He goes, don't worry about it, Louie, it's normal. We're building your core. Well, when do we work on the outer crust? This core is plenty strong hauling this big butt around. For 60 years. That all just happens, doesn't it? At 60, boom, pops up. God. When you're younger, you never think you'd be 60. In fact, people say he's 60. Oh, the poor bastard. wins a funeral. Yeah, I remember my parents turning 50. We used to stare at them. Won't be long now. I get the Rambler. We always had an old car. My mama she loved garage sales, and my dad loved old cars. He loved to buy a car for $50 and put $1,000 into it, so he could say to people, "What do you think I paid for this?" I don't know, $1,000? $50. And I just go behind him. He's crazy. And my mom never met a garage sale she didn't like. Pull over, Louie. This looks like a hell of a sale. So we're leaving the funeral procession? Well, he's not going anywhere. Come on in the garage sale, Louie. You might find a shirt. Oh, is John Goodman having a sale? She was so funny. Just crazy. She just said, you'd have to go and retrieve her. Mom, come on, you've been in here an hour. Louie. That's when you knew she was getting stuff. Louie. All this stuff right here. $7. Mom, all this stuff. Crap. I think that's why I like my mom was a pack rat, not a hoarder, because we had aisles. So I'm coming down 7. I like watching that dumb Storage Wars. One night, though, I was watching it, and I go, I think that's my stuff. I had to call my manager. Listen, did I ever live in Cerritos? Oh, thank you. So, yeah, getting older. How old are you, Cheerios? 67. You say it with such grace. 60, wait a minute, 7. I know that feeling. I never thought I'd be 60. 50s I used to. People, I won't even tell them how old I am. They ask, how old are you, Louie? I turned 50 10 years ago. What? It throws them. What? What is he, 40? These are not the droids you're looking for. Yeah, 60, I just. How about you? How old are you? 57. You work out. You look great. 50. You work out 5 times a week. That's fantastic. Who's young here? We have any young people here? Yeah, how old are you? 27. Those were the days, huh? That's why you can sit up there. You can still see. Huh? Some people think I'm the sun right now. Halfway down. Remember when you were 27? Oh, my God. I could pee from my bed into the toilet when I was 20. There was a nice arc on it. There was a rainbow going through it. That's where that expression comes from, pot at the end of the rainbow. Now I just think I peed. Did I pee? Did anybody see me pee? Well, I better try again before we go. $27. You're going to have to come over to the house and open some jars for me. Isn't it true when young people stop over to the house? Oh, my God, I'm glad you're here. Listen, before we eat, could you open the stuff on the counter for me? Start with the scissors. They're in some sort of sick plastic. I've cut the hell out of my hand trying to open them. Who are they keeping the scissors from? They should put my food in that plastic. You're losing weight. I'm starving. I can't get it open. Look at the bite marks. Oh, it's so horrible when you can't get this stuff open. It's terrible. I watch TV differently. Yeah, I'm calling about the chair that propels you up. And the bathtub with a door. Do you have any plans or chans? You get older, all the words aren't available, are they? I was looking for plans and chans came down. Your head's like that 8-ball thing. You got to shake it and hope the right phrase comes up. Try again later, Louie. Yeah, do you have any plans of combining the two? Again, if I would have done that right. I love that bathtub with the door. Oh, my God. When I see that, I go, I'm going to get to it. I had a dream that I had that tub, and I opened the door before I drained it. I was coming right down the front steps. People were running for their lives. It's a tsunami! Yeah, I used to be so active. Used to love to drive. An old Malibu Classic I just drove with my wrist. People pull up next to you. Salmon. Now I get in the car, I grab the wheel like I'm on a ship. Gilligan! I knew I was getting older when people started honking at me. Not just the beep, but the mean honk. Beep! What the hell did I do? Oh, I'm going 7. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Sorry. Do you ever notice you're apologizing to no one because they went by giving you the finger a long time ago? Why so mad? Why are you mad at me? Bye. I tell you how you get out of something. This is how you get out of it. When they go back and they're mad at you, as soon as they look at you, just go. Oh, he's a mental case. Leave him alone. The poor bastard. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Get home safe. Thank you. And as soon as you hit 50, you start hitting curbs. Bam! What the hell was that? You hit the curb. Well, when did they put that in? When they built the street. Well, I didn't see it. They should have a sign that says curbs. They're everywhere. And I don't back up. I power right through the curb. And then I lie to people. What happened to your wheel? The valet guy did it. Uh-huh. All 4 of them? He's persistent, isn't he? Whew, I should never wear this jacket. I figure I've lost about 3 pounds, so I'm going to advertise this. If you want to lose 3 pounds, put this on, get in front of some hot lights, and sort of run around. But don't mind taking breaks. Sometimes I'm out driving and I think to myself, where am I off to? That's a horrible feeling, isn't it? I left the house. Yeah, I do that humiliating call home. Hey, do you want anything when I'm over there? At the dentist? Oh, bless your soul. I'm going to get you some floss, some dental floss. The minty kind. When you're young and you see, what? They have gauze at the dentist. I'm always looking for free stuff at all those places. Huh? I like to get one of those picks. I stole one once, but I had to give it back because I kept bleeding. My mouth would bleed. I'd be picking it. I wish I had them because once you hit 50, you get this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I forgot. You eat something. Oh, my God. My meat tooth. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, Lord. Oh. You'd be talking to the president, wouldn't matter. Oh, it's interesting, Mr. Obama. You don't have a business card, do you? Where's Biden? He'll have a card. I don't care what you're doing that's in there. But when you're young, you see someone cute, you slow the car down. When you're old, here's what you do. You slow the car down. Is that a new Walgreens? I'll get something for my toe in there. Drugstores are like our new discos. Do you see us going in there? Oh, staying alive, staying alive. You can tell by the way I use my walker. I am the man. I love drugstores. I'm in there going, what is this? Keeps your toes apart. They must start webbing at some point. You'll just be walking when you're older, too. What is that, Deliverance? When did I start clicking? I had to call my older brother. When did you start clicking? Oh, I don't remember. Hey, does your butt burn yet? Say, who the hell is this? Oh, I got these things here. Is anybody named Todd here? Any Todds? Do you know a Todd? You know a Todd? Here, I happen to sign this Todd. And I can't get rid of it, really, to tell you the truth. It's true. I did, because sometimes people will be talking to me with the DVD thing while I'm signing them. And I'll just put a name down that they're not even... And I just go, oh, I've written Todd. Now, what's the workout guy? What's your name? Hey, Dale. This is for you. I got to get rid of these things, you know? Yeah, I signed it, Todd. Thank you. They're a good idea when you make them, and then they just are in the garage, and so... I don't mind getting old. I mean, you know, it's rough, isn't it? I love you too. That's so sweet. Thank you. What's your name? Hi, Carolyn. What do you do? Networking right now. Jesus. Oh, not working. Well, you know, I think it sounded better what I said. I think you should start telling people you're networking because you're not working. See, there's an advantage to being partly deaf. It's like when you have those friends who you can't get out, they're just going to talk to you, and so you just hear them out, but you're not listening to them, you're looking at the mole in their forehead. Comparing it to the one on your neck, you should get that checked. Well, I hope you find something. Yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you. The cranberries. Come up. Is there stairs right there? Because I'll give you a big hug. Good luck. Get a job hug. All right? You sounded like you needed a hug. All right. No stairs, but look at you. Be careful. The cranberries. Here she is. Let me help you down, though. You want to catch her, sir? Oh, you didn't? Yes, I do. That was sweet. You're welcome. God, I wouldn't even be able to get up on that thing right there. Remember, if you come up around that and you're 60, you just go, I'm going to head back home. Just tell me how the show was. Hey? Yeah, this is a great job. What other job can I get? Imagine me as your waiter. Hey, there's a bite out of this. Listen, do you know how far the kitchen is from here? You're lucky any of these fries made it. My dad predicted this job. It's true. I was one of 11. And exactly, people say you're Catholic. I go, my dad was a musician. It makes people laugh, but I don't really get it. I just say it. You do jokes like that, That's how life is, isn't it? But anyway, so you had to get a job. If you were 18, you weren't in school. Once you graduate from high school, get a job or go to school. Brian, right? Brian, big fan of mine. Brian, you go on Twitter all the time. Very nice to meet you. Got your Lakers on there. It's hopeful, right? We're hopeful. Yeah. Did we get a win? Well, let's hope so. Here, hold on. Do you want me to check? No, I'm just kidding. I can't read that anyway. I just pretend I know who's calling. Adolf Hitler. How did that maniac get a hold of my number? Oh, that's going to voicemail. He's a talker. Isn't it horrible you can't see? I mean, I can see. I can see all of you. I just can't read anything, I'll tell you, I got little glasses that control my whole existence. And you never have them when you need them. Where are you, Louie? I'm at the hotel. Well, what's your number there on the phone? Son of... Hold on for a minute. I'm going to find this damn thing. Oh, here it is. 7. Jesus, it looks like they put a W in it, did they? Are they putting letters in the numbers again? People text me. I text them back. Halfway through my text back, they text me again. Are you okay? I call them. Hey, I need more time. Where's the space bar on this damn phone? And thanks is not spelled with an X. You ever see young people text? What was that? Moby Dick just sent it. I'm gonna go lay down. Yeah, I don't like that. I can't see. Sometimes I think I can see and I don't even have my glasses. Who's been screwing around with the thermostat? You open your mouth to get more light in. Louie, you're scaring the cat. Well, he's licking the butter, damn it. You have a cat or a dog? Or? Yeah. Dogs, they're so great, aren't they? Always happy to see you. No matter what, dog's happy to see you. You could take the trash out, you come back. They think you just got back from Europe. Where have you been? Don't ever leave me again. Now let me lick you. Cats don't care if you're home. Hey, Fluffy, how was your day? Cats love when you're fat. They're always doing the elliptical right on your stomach. Yeah, so I don't mind getting, I have glasses all over the house. Do you do that? You know, because otherwise you gotta go get them. Let me check the laundry thing. Oh my God, I've got it on super kill. So my dad, sorry, I got a little distracted there because that happens too, doesn't it? You're on midway from the kitchen to the living room and you stop and go. What's going on in here? Why would I get out of that comfy bed? And you know, when I was younger, I would plop on everything, and my dad would always yell at me, "Quit plopping on everything. I'm a plopper." And you know, even when I got older, I plopped on stuff. But after I turned 50, one time I plopped on the bed, I slammed into the wall. I got caught up in the covers. I was in between the bed and the wall for 3 damn days. I would have died down there had I not found an old muffin I had dropped. That's why I tell people, eat in bed, it could save your life. So, anyways, I'm sitting like this because I got a sciatica thing. It's the only thing, I can sleep like this basically it's the only thing that relieves it is to put all my weight on my sciatica. My one friend said, "Hey, do you think your weight could be causing you the sciatica problem?" I said, "Has the Nobel Commission contacted you yet?" Sit by the phone because you are a genius. I love that coat, by the way. It's very nice. Very splash, it looks nice. So anyways, that's what you do when you get older. You just go off on, "Hey, a pretty coat." So another thing that happens when you're over 50 is you open the microwave and go, "When did I make pot pies?" And you call the police. "Yeah, listen, someone obviously broke in here and partially cooked the pot pie." I'd say Tuesday. Luckily, it was still hot, so I ate it. Anyway, so I graduated from high school. I was happy to say the first boy in our family to graduate from high school. And so it was a big deal to us. But so I had to get a job, and I didn't want to work, you know. So I went to school for a little while, and then finally I had to tell my dad I quit school and didn't want to go anymore. College, it was, to me, very boring, and I regret that now. But anyways, that's another story. So every morning when I would come down to the yellow Formica table like this, with the red chairs, we were poor people. Right by where I'd sit, my dad would have the St. Paul Pioneer Press with the jobs all circled. Unloading trucks, digging ditches, building bridges, every single labor job you could, you know. And I would say, "Dad, what about this job over here? Earn money while you sleep." Doesn't that even sound like me? And that's when he predicted this job. Very funny, Louie. Hey, maybe someday you'll find a job where you can stand around and make smart remarks. I had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed me half as much as I enjoyed you. I love you guys. Thank you to Grayson Geisis and Jeff Gerbino. I'm going to take my picture with you guys. Where's my camera? Let's do a picture together. It's always fun. I'll put it on Twitter. This is my favorite one when we do it like this. We're all in it. Oh, that's a beauty right there. Ruth Eckert Hall, God bless you. I'm going to come out there and say hi to you, take pictures, sell DVDs, and give you hugs. God bless you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.